Hello students, now continuation of previous video. Next sum number 5. If one root of b square of the other, then prove that given something. So one root of this be square of the other. So we may consider let the root be alpha. So other root will be 2 alpha. 2 alpha no, square of the other. Sorry. One root is alpha. So other root will be alpha square. So let the roots be alpha and alpha square. One root is square of the other. Now from here alpha plus alpha square, sum of the roots minus p and product of the roots c by a. That means alpha cube equals to q. Clear? Now proof that this. Okay. Now this one alpha plus alpha square equals to minus p. Clear? So from here we will cubing both sides. Cubing both sides. A plus b whole cube formula. A cube plus b cube plus thrice ab into a plus b. We will apply that. A cube plus b cube means alpha to the power 6 plus 3 alpha into alpha square 3ab into a plus b. Clear? And right hand side minus p cube. This. Then alpha cube. Okay. First I am rearranging again. Alpha cube plus this one I can write in this form plus 3 alpha cube. Here alpha plus alpha square equals to minus p cube. Now all the values we know. Alpha cube equals to cube. So cube plus q square plus 3q into alpha plus alpha square equals to minus p. Then what to prove? We have to prove p cube negative. I am bringing this side plus q plus q square. This is negative minus 3pq. If I take that side, it is becoming plus. This we have to prove. Clear? This we have proved. Now next one is that if roots are given, how you can form the equation. I have told you that if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, then how you can form the equation? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equals to 0. Now here it is given that if roots of alpha and beta, then find the equation whose roots are alpha plus beta whole square and alpha minus beta whole square. Now from here roots of this equation given alpha and beta. So from here what we can write? Alpha plus beta equals to minus 3 and alpha beta equals to 4. Clear? And then you have to form the other equation whose roots are alpha plus beta whole square and alpha minus beta whole square. So I am writing the required equation x square minus sum of the roots, means alpha plus beta whole square plus alpha minus beta whole square into x. Sum of the roots plus product of the roots equals to 0. Clear? What I have applied? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equals to 0. Now you see, in one sum I have told you that if there will be minus, then you will convert it to plus. Clear? Now first I will apply that formula. A plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square equals to, all of you know now, what is that? 2a square plus b square, means 2 alpha square plus beta square into x plus alpha plus beta whole square, and alpha minus beta value we don't know, so you have to convert it to alpha plus beta whole square. A minus b whole square equals to a plus b whole square minus 4ab. We have applied that formula. Otherwise, it is not possible to us to put the values. We know alpha plus beta. Alpha minus beta we don't know. Now, alpha plus beta minus 3, alpha beta 4. Again you see, alpha square plus beta square we don't know. So again we will write it in that form. Alpha plus beta whole square, alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta, and then into x plus alpha plus beta, and I am writing the value of here now, alpha plus beta minus 3 whole square into, again here, alpha plus beta minus 3 whole square minus 4 into alpha beta 4. Then I put the value here. Alpha plus beta minus 3 whole square minus 2 into 4. Now do this calculation. 3 whole square means 9, and they are 9 minus 36. That means now 4 4 is 16. 9 minus 16. Minus 9 minus 9, 9 minus 16 minus 16 minus 4. So it is becoming minus 63. After calculation it is becoming minus 63. 3 3s are 9, and here 9 minus 16. So 9 minus 16 is 7. Minus 7. So minus 7 into 9, 63. Or 3 3s are 9. 9 minus 8 means 1. So 1, and that is minus 2x minus 63 equals to 0. So root of one equation was given alpha beta, and now we have got the other equation whose roots were alpha plus beta whole square and alpha minus beta whole square. Clear? Now I am doing next type. You see, from the equation whose roots are reciprocals to the roots of the equation this. Okay. First, form the equation whose roots are reciprocals to the roots of this equation. So we are considering let alpha beta be the roots of this equation. Clear? So alpha and plus beta equals to minus p and alpha beta equals to 1. Now you have to make the equation whose roots are reciprocal, that means whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. So the equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta, reciprocals, will be what? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equals to 0. Now take the LCM of this. Multiply. Now all the values we know, so directly we can put here alpha plus beta minus p and alpha beta 1. So one interesting part is that when the roots are reciprocal, we are getting the same equation. The given equation was x square plus px plus 1 equal to 0. And we have formed other equation whose roots are reciprocal of the previous equation. Again, same equation we are getting. Clear? Now next one. If the roots of the equation, if some mistake was there in book, I have changed that. Two x square plus x plus 1. This is the equation given. Its roots are alpha and beta, it is told. Then find an equation whose roots are alpha square by beta and beta square by alpha. Okay. From here first, alpha plus beta equals to minus b by a means this, and alpha beta c by a means this. Clear? And the equation whose roots are alpha square by beta and beta square by alpha. Now take the LCM. If we cancel, we are getting this. Then again you see value of alpha cube plus beta cube we don't know. So what to do? We have to put the formula alpha a cube plus b cube means a plus b whole cube minus thrice ab into a plus b. That formula we will apply. Now all the values we know. Alpha plus beta is minus 1 by 2. And alpha beta half. plus alpha beta half. That is minus 1 by 8 minus minus plus plus 3 by 4 now LCM is 8. I am jumping one step. LCM is 8, so it is becoming minus 1 plus 6, so it is becoming 5 by 8. So it is becoming 5 by 8 and denominator was half, so it will go there. Then we'll take the LCM. This is the required equation. 4x square minus 5x plus 2 equals to 0. Clear? Then next type I am doing in next video, that is nature of the roots. How to find out nature of the roots? First we will calculate the discriminant. If I have told you just that if discriminant is equals to 0, then if the roots are real and equal. If discriminant is less than 0, that means negative, then no real root. And if discriminant is greater than 0, then roots are real and unequal. Now next video.